Hey guys, it's me Frankie. Alukovinyl just sent me this whole roll of gloss black metallic diamond wrap, and I'm gonna wrap my Miata. I decided to get some secondhand parts that were kind of rough looking that I could do up and kind of learn how to do like slight body work with while I'm learning. So I got this super rough bonnet and I decided to just sand it before I wrap it. So here's me wrapping it and then just trimming the excess of the wrap off before folding all the edges in, which you can see here is all done. And this is the bonnet once it's all flipped over. As you can see, there are a few little dimples in it, but it was a very rough bonnet to start with, so I am insanely happy with this result. This was my boot lid. It did have a few dents as well, which I decided to bog and prime, sanded before wrapping. So here's me wrapping the boot lid, which I did with a hairdryer, by the way. I did all my wrap with a hairdryer. Very impressive. Here's me just letting you guys know you have to clean the edges where you're folding the wrap, because if you don't clean these edges, the wrap won't stick when you fold the edges in. Trimming the edges, and then here's me wrapping them and folding them over. This boot lid, not gonna lie, was a little bit of a nightmare to wrap, but there's one side with the edges folded and one side without. This is before I cut off the excess. And then here's me just trimming all that excess off, and the finished boot lid, it was so dark by the time I finished. It took me so long to do this one, but look at these edges. They look so clean. I'm actually so happy with how this turned out. And then onto the headlight covers. So I got these secondhand ones, which I just sanded down a little bit before popping onto the vinyl. These were probably the easiest panel to wrap because it's just a flat surface. You just press it onto the vinyl and it's essentially wrapped, and you just tuck in all the edges. I also saw this super cool idea online here where you get like a sticker cutout of what you want out of the vinyl and you put it on the panel that you're wrapping, and then on top of it you wrap, and then it does this, which is like high-key my favorite part about the car now. But I also wanted to do a little decal down the side similar to the MX-5 decals that they have from factory, but instead of saying MX-5 it will say UMAT X in a funky font, as you can see here. And are you guys ready for the reveal? Here it is. Oh my gosh, I am so genuinely stoked with how this came out. The color of wrap is amazing. I'm obsessed with it. I kind of want to wrap one of my whole cars in it. And this headlight cover, I think I might redo it so it's facing the other way, but I love it so freaking much, it's not funny.